Well, people, it's finally here. The movie that we've been dreading for the last, 2 years has finally made it. The Munsters by Rob Zombie has finally hit. And yeah, fans of the original Munsters might be a little, confused about this or weary or just suspicious. But I'm here to tell you that I watched it and I was pleasantly surprised. Let's get right into it, shall we? There's going to be some spoilers in this review, so plug your ears so you won't hear them. We've got an origin story here, folks. We're introduced to the Count and his daughter Lily, and her brother Lester. Now we know where those werewolf genes come in the family. The Count would like to get Lily hooked up with a husband, but Lily doesn't care much for the matches Daddy fixes her up with. In the meantime, the evil scientist down the road and his assistant, who must be related to Hagrid from Harry Potter, create a living entity from human parts. The revived creature turns out to be a buffoon, and the experiment is deemed a failure. They name him Herman Munster. Lily sees Herman on a television show and is immediately love-struck. She searches out Herman, and he is love-struck as well. In the meantime, one of the Count's previous wives connives Lester to gain ownership of the Count's Transylvanian castle for herself. Herman and Lily get married, and Lester gets Herman to sign the deed of the castle over to the Count's former wife. Herman and Lily honeymoon in Paris, where they hear of a creature lurking in the sewers. They find the beast, think it's adorable, and name it Spot. The Count's ex has them evicted from the castle, and they decide to move to Los Angeles, California, and Mockingbird Heights. The real estate agent is played by Cassandra Peterson of Elvira fame, and they buy the run-down house at the end of the block. Herman meets Gateman Goodberry and Graves and is offered a job, and they also gain money through Lester hitting it big in Las Vegas. And so our story ends on a happy note. There are some Easter eggs in this movie, like Mosher referencing Bob Mosher, the Munsters co-creator, a scene from Leave It to Beaver, which is another Mosher Connolly show, and even an appearance by Abbott and Costello. I liked this movie, even though we thought the casting was going to be a bit off, and the trailer looked uninspired, but there was a lot to like. The sets looked great. Even if Transylvania looked a lot like Joel Schumacher's Batman movies. I didn't care much for Herman going into show business, but you can't like everything. Overall, I was surprised at how much I enjoyed this movie, and I declare it a keeper. If they do decide to make a sequel, I'm not gonna complain. So there. Bring on Tim Burton's Wednesday. I'm ready.